your man, DJ Caveman, DJ Iron Monkey. We back again, Bears Verse, uh, for
Yeah, buddy.
for another Bears the Awakening podcast. Uh, yo, it's been a couple weeks since our last podcast.
Yeah.
Shit, I just been steady working on my Tom Brady conspiracy theory. You know, uh,
You still
and
pushing that man in the arena type shit?
yeah, man,
Man in the spaceship.
something's real fishy about that dude. That's all I'm saying. You know, and he went to the University of Michigan, so my love for Tom Brady runs deep, but you know there's a reason why almost the last pick of the draft is now the greatest quarterback of all time. That's all I'm gonna say about that shit.
So you try to say Desmond Howard was an alien too? Like anybody that is a star that comes out of Michigan has to be somewhat deemed an alien. Like something's in the them Great Lakes out there.
I mean, listen, if it looks like a duck and it quacks like a duck, it's probably
It
a
got to
duck.
be a Bears alien.
It's probably a duck or a bear's alien. You know what I'm saying? I mean, look at this Aiden Hutchinson kid. You know, he had like
Huh.
he had like 16 sacks in 11 games. That's like unnatural talent. You know, but
Well, it's either that or people not the authority and not double teaming them. But yeah,
yeah,
we'll
I'm a,
go with the alien
I'm
thing
a, I'm
because
a,
it's on brand.
it's a conspiracy theory. You know what I'm saying? I'm on my
Okay,
conspiracy.
okay.
I'm on my conspiracy
It's a
theory shit.
working conspiracy theory because you're
Yeah,
working on it.
I'm trying to figure it out right now. You know what I'm saying? I've been reaching out. I reached out to Professor Da Vinci again, and he's dodging
Mm.
me. He's dodging me still. But I was able to pull up a couple
He hasn't
more.
had any messages in a while either. Like that's why I've been like questioning recently. Like, yo, dude hasn't come up with anything in a while.
Yeah, super radio silent, man. So we gotta dig him up. But in the meantime, I
Mm.
did dig up some more of these crystals, man. So I'm gonna go on
Oh,
ahead and
word.
I'm gonna play the first one. Let's see what we got going on over here with the first
Right.
one. Here.
My liege, so far my efforts have not produced anything. I will continue to crack their secrets. How goes the war effort back home? The same. The Atlanteans have proven to be most difficult, to say the least. Continue your work there. Your success is vital to our success as a species. By your command.
So it
Hmm.
seemed like the man Carrick has having some issues back on the home planet that he's trying to figure out on top of trying to figure out what's happening, and with they're still uh trying to get the DNA inside the humans with
Yeah.
the coupling ritual is what they call it. You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah.
know,
Crossbreeding, aka coupling.
where I'm from, we call it clapping them cheeks.
Yeah. It's not cheating. It's an entanglement. Like what? Like, come on, fool. Who are you trying to kid? What are you talking about, Willis?
But apparently he got some shit happening on his home planet, so he's trying to make sure that this shit goes down for real, so that he could probably make the great escape.
Hmm.
But it remains to be seen. We still researching it, trying to
Huh.
get to the bottom of everything. But seems like there's some shit happening where he's at. So he's
Hey, yo, homeboy's name is Carrick, right?
yeah.
If you translate that to American or Earthian, if you may, does it translate to Kardashian? Yeah, I'm just throwing it out there.
Hey, look.
I'm not gonna get. I'm no, because they're all about crossbreeding. That's one thing
Well,
for
that's
damn
what
sure.
that's what I'm saying. Let's take a look at the facts. Let's take a look at the facts. They really like athletic men.
Yo. Tell me how Earthian, if you may. And I feel like I'm making up words on the fly here, but tell me how Earthian is Travis Scott. So again, the crossbreeding has been happening, and they tend to have like not
And
typical names like
you
Stormy and
you could
North and
you could be
Northeast and
onto
Saint.
something because once they get with the crossbreeding, then these dudes get used up and then they just disappear into obscurity.
Well, look, number one, I'm gonna say that I'm jumping off the boat on incorporating these people children because I have children of my own and I don't want people jumping on the ship like trying to link like any kind of bullshit that I might be on and linking my kids to it or vice versa. Either way,
Yo, you just have to
I'm
use
gonna I'm gonna jump off the kids scene
nah nah nah.
early.
I'm just saying you have to use
Like,
words. You have to use words like allegedly, and
oh yes,
you
oh
know
yeah.
once you put allegedly there, then
I
you're
have
good.
zero fact behind it, but
It's
yeah,
all it's all theory. It's all theory, man. Listen, look what happened to Tristan Thompson and Ray J and all Reggie Bush. They just use
well,
them up and take that DNA and then boom, they're no good anymore. Lamar Odom. You know what I'm
I don't
saying?
know if you want to go Tristan Thompson, even though he's highly topical, seeing that he's about to get sued for some more paternity for a third child. But now, like people like Wilt Chamberlain or who else is there's a football player and I forgot his name. I swear he used to play for the Jets and he got like 13 kids.
Oh, Crow Marty?
Cromartie. Oh, you
Yeah.
on it.
He like the
Oh,
Sean
them
he like the Sean
oh them
Kemp of the league.
them Johnny Appleseeds are out there. So it's like, yo, you
Yo,
never know.
they're really
And
working.
they always tend to be sports athletes
That's what I'm saying.
or
You know what I'm
so
saying? That's why,
professional athletes because they can support that kind of lifestyle
right?
and they get paid to travel. So
They're creating the athletes, man. It's all a big ploy, and this is why these athletes are like, listen, I'm putting together. I'm trying to figure out who's at the top, the figureheads. You know what I'm saying?
oh,
You gotta have the
I
evil
got you.
genius. You know,
I got two for you.
all right.
Tyrone Hill and Sam Cassell. Them are the two biggest alien ass motherfuckers out there. Like, come on now. Even though I said Rudy Gobert, even though like he's French and he got kind of foreign ways about himself and he could be like a new age monster, but either way, those other dudes, they're OGs in the alien game.
Yeah, all I'm
I don't
saying
know how
is
many kids they have. Like Olin Polynice is a great pick too. So
they've been around for a little while. You know what I'm saying? The Kardashians. You know what I'm saying? Look what they did to Kanye, man. They fucking up the minds. But then when you think about evil geniuses, maybe
mm.
Kanye is one of the evil geniuses. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's a council of evil geniuses, and I'm trying to identify them.
Oh
You
my
you
god.
got Tom Brady, you got Kanye, or formerly known as
Hey,
Kanye. You know what
hey,
I'm saying?
listen.
You got Ken Jennings. Ken Jennings
Now
is like the smartest dude in the world.
wait, hold on. I'm not gonna get all political about it, but remember back when we was talking politics on our other podcast, and I was always talking about the Kanye play on how he was playing Trump to get closer to him, and he would say certain things because he knows that if you play a fool, you could get pretty far in life. So I wonder if a new intergalactic Kanye play, where now he's playing to bridging the gap for aliens as well.
Listen, it all makes sense.
Some of the kids are surrogates too, so
It all makes sense, right?
maybe her body wasn't tuned to the alien DNA as he had initially thought, or the alien DNA is only good for like one or two cycles of birth through humanoid life forms.
This is why we
You
got
know
to
what?
get. This is why we got to get Professor Da Vinci to come out of hiding so we can get some of these questions answered, man.
Yo, for real, because I feel like number one, it's not helping that I'm smoking weed while we having this conversation. But number two, it's like having somebody official can actually nail some of this down for us, or at least, clean up some of the dirt weed and the backyard boogie from the high grade shit. Know what I mean?
Yo, what I do know is that he needs to stop ducking our phone calls. That's what I know.
Oh,
As
oh
does
my
Tom
goodness.
Brady, because I've been reaching out to his people, Ain't nobody calling me back, but he does a weekly radio show. But to start calling into that motherfucker and letting them
No,
know that he's
uh,
that I know.
alien, alien in the arena.
I'm gonna let him know that I know that we know that he's the dude at the top of the pyramid when it comes to this Atlantean shit. That's what I'm
So
saying.
wait, so wait. I would say he's on the top of the sports because if anybody else on the flip side, I would say on the acting, entertainment side of things. Obviously, everybody's gonna say Tom Cruise, and I'll leave it at that.
Listen, them Scientology dudes.
I said other people would say Tom
Listen,
Cruise,
I'm
and I will
saying,
leave it at that.
I'm saying, you can leave it there. I'm gonna pick it up and carry it in like on some rugby shit.
Other people would say that.
I'm putting together the council, and I'm gonna let y'all know who it is. And in the meantime, you know that Tom Brady's on the council as well as formerly known as Kanye, also probably on the council. That's just my conspiracy theory.
For musical
It's just
and
my
then for
conspiracy
entertainment
theory. Yeah,
and
man.
for
Listen, how
allegedly,
how you the most hated and most loved at the same time? Shit is
allegedly.
shit is weird,
Well,
man. Yeah. But I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna play this one before we jump out, and then
mhm.
we leave you with the next video that I found from the crystals.
Oh, where are you from? Video?
Well, they're videos that I'm playing over the thing. You know what I'm saying? All right.
My liege, it is still a mystery to me what the actual process is they are using to procreate with these humans. So far, what I've been able to gather is they go through a coupling ritual. And during this ritual, I believe genetic material is exchanged.
Yeah.
Interesting. So, this coupling ritual, what is it exactly? Are any tools, crystals, or other technology used?
From what I've observed, no, my liege. They seem to be using an entirely natural process, and I see in that a serious problem with how we may be able to imitate this procedure.
Explain.
Well, we as a race only reproduce asexually, and the process they are using seems to be a sexual one. Disgusting, really.
Disgusting.
I understand. There must be a way to replicate that process so that it can work for us. Keep the shadows correct. Observe them over time and see if they are indeed to prosper with this new species. Do not engage the High God until either I tell you it is time, or you are able to get enough information to help our species to continue to live.
By your command, my liege.
Yeah. I feel like there's about to be a lot of porn watching, so they can figure out
Yeah.
how to
It,
clap those cheeks, because that's
yeah. The worst part about that is highly ironically, I was on my personal time. I was research. I was researching like old school things, like old school things. It's just a personal habit of mine, and I came across 976 numbers and 900 numbers, and some way somehow hearing this message, I feel like they're gonna be calling into some of the old numbers from like the 80s and the 90s. Come to find out that they're number one, not in service, but the fact that they're still seeing these type of commercials because you know how the waves in space it travels a little bit
right,
slower,
right.
so they now getting those commercials, and then them calling these 900 numbers trying to get information. 199 for the first minute, 99 cents each an additional minute. And they're calling these numbers trying to get information on how to procreate.
Yeah. Obviously, they're
I'm
gonna
mad, I'm mad that in my real life and what's happening with these guys seem to be correlating.
maybe. Are you saying that you might be Atlantean?
I'm an Aquarius. I'm not an Atlantean. Let's get that straight.
Hey, listen, I'm
Yes,
just
yes, I might be a little bit weird and strange at times, but yeah,
I mean,
it's at the point where
you're out there researching the rituals on your private time.
no, it wasn't the rituals. It was 900 numbers and
All
976.
right. All right.
I was like, yo, it's just one of those old school things that people totally forget about. You remember 900 numbers, but you see
Nah,
the thing about 900 numbers.
I don't remember.
Nah, come on.
numbers, yo.
MC Hammer had a 900 number.
I don't
I
even
saw
know.
that. I'm gonna send you the message.
I don't even know what you're
Fresh
talking-
Prince. Fresh Prince had a 976 was more like sex hotline, but it was also the area code of upstate New York. But that's where a lot of them in like Utica and Troy, that's where a lot of them facilities was held. But that's 100% beside the point.
Yo, you know way too much about that shit, man. Look, hey, we gonna shut this episode down on that. DJ Iron Monkey giving out too much information right now. But we're gonna leave y'all with that, and we're gonna come back next week and we're gonna pick it up where we left off in a couple weeks. Give y'all time to marinate on that.
976 Hammer.
Wow. Maybe we'll see.
HAMMR.
Why do you know that? He was sitting on them hotlines.
No,
You
because I
sitting on
saw the
them hotlines?
commercials. I saw the commercials.
Yeah, make sure y'all join us on the next episode, man. It's the Bears Awakening podcast. Make sure you check them out on the Facebook, Bears Awakening. That's B.E.A.R.S.
976 Bears.
Awakening. 976 Bears. Where you can listen
I
to
kick them nasty thoughts.
where you can listen to Carrick and them try to figure out what this coupling ritual is. You know, maybe they'll get to clap cleats for when they're ready to clap those cheeks, which is easily the best commercial thing I've seen recently.
976 Bears. Holla.
Yeah, we out.
199 for the first minute, 99 cents each additional.
Make sure you check us out on the social medias, man. We'll get with you next time. Peace.
Peace.